Well, 1 in 2 Australians now shop online. And with less than 3 weeks until Christmas, millions are logging on for the busiest internet shopping week ever. It's the Christmas rush without the crowds. Online shopping traffic is expected to peak this Sunday. On websites like eBay, an item of women's clothing will be sold every 6 seconds, a piece of jewellery every 12 seconds, and a watch every 46 seconds. For Australia Post, the pressure is on.
We estimate that probably 70% of all of the parcels that we ship are coming through online in some form or other.
They'll deliver an extra 3 million parcels this month alone.
We used to take in some 200 or so large containers of parcels every year. What we're seeing happening over the course of the next couple of weeks is we're going to be taking some 800 of those cages a week.
Well, joining me now, Communications Manager for eBay Australia, Jenny Thomas, and Ingrid Euste from Consumer Group Choice. Good morning to both of you. Thank you. Jenny, why is this week so busy?
Consumers are getting increasingly savvy when it comes to online shopping, and this week they're starting to get really serious about buying their Christmas presents in time for the big day. And the reason being, it's really convenient, it's stress-free, and you can sit at home, do your shopping and have the presents delivered to your door. And I guess if there's one top tip I'd give for people that are shopping online this year, it's make a list of all those presents that you want to buy, and then do your research, because online is great. You know, on eBay there are thousands of items. Most of them are now buy it now and also brand new, and a lot of them are cheaper than retail. So if you're buying for the whole family, you could potentially save yourself hundreds of dollars.
And it makes it really easy then to do the research, doesn't it? As opposed to if you're on foot and you go to one shop and you write the price on your hand, and then you go to the next shop and you write the price on your hand. So you can kind of do it all in one here.
Absolutely, and more people are actually shopping on their mobile now. You know, you can got little apps that have got barcode scanning technology, so you can potentially go into a shop, scan a barcode, and see where else you might be able to get it cheaper.
Handy, handy. So, Ingrid, from your point of view then, are there any risks involved in doing it? Is now the time to shop online if you're a beginner?
Yeah, it's a really good point. You are protected by the Australian Consumer Guarantee laws. If a product is faulty, if it's not fit for purpose, if it's not as described on the label, then you're entitled to a refund or an exchange. But you've got to factor that time in terms of returning it back to the online store. So that's an important consideration. Some online stores have more generous returns policies.
Maybe that's why this is the busy week, because you've got time to have it delivered, you've got time to then send it on, you've got time to return it if you do. Other tips that you would have, Ingrid, so what consumers should think about first before they shop online?
OK, so with regards to tips, check the delivery costs and timing, as we talked about timing, but also the cost. There may be added costs. Factor that into your purchase. Look for secure payment options like a third-party provider like PayPal, or that little padlock that gives an indication as to the security certificate. Look for that symbol on the site. Ask questions before you buy. As I mentioned, some online retailers have more generous returns policies. If the T-shirt is not the right colour for your nephew, can he return it? That online store may have more generous policies. And finally, make sure that there's someone home to receive that online package. You might want to get it delivered to your workplace or to a neighbour, but as long as the recipient isn't the person who is the receiver of the present, if so, perhaps the online store can wrap it in brown paper so you don't ruin the surprise.
Very good advice. Thanks, girls. Really good. Well, we'll go and shop. I like it. No parking, a glass of wine.
In your pyjamas.
In pyjamas, exactly. Happy Christmas. Thanks for coming in.